When do you know if you've won your cat over? How do you know? Is there a true indicator? Will there be a series of subtle actions or something singular that leaves no doubt? Whether you're a novice owner or a seasoned pro in the ownership department, here are the signs of love. And let's begin, I guess somewhat naturally, with a purr. Your cat's motor starts to kick in whenever they hear your voice or see you, and certainly if they feel your touch in the form of a good petting. This is a positive sign that your cat is not only happy to be around you, but has true affection for you. They trust you. Soft purrs, purrs that continue on without ceasing as long as you're around, that's a very good sign. Your cat is content, and you're the reason why. Felines don't act this way, just let their guard down around just anyone. So listen up, quite literally, and also feel. If your cat has turned on that purr machine just for you, that means that your pet is happy, and also very much safe. Another sign of love and trust, and I'm placing this one second as I feel it can be forgotten and somewhat overlooked, and that's the eye blink. Have you ever seen a random cat just blinking away at strangers? I mean, I'm not saying it never happens, but it's rare. Cats and humans, if that relationship isn't there, the feline will be on high alert. They'll take a defensive posture. If a cat is unsure about a person, or really anything for that matter, blinking is pretty much off the table. What does it take? Half a second to blink? Well, that's half a second of doubt. Cats just can't afford to take time off if they feel threatened or if they assume a threatening action could be taken against them. Your cat just gives you a glance over and a little quick blink. It's probably the most subtle of indicators, right? But let me tell you, that's a big sign of trust. They're comfortable closing their eyes around you. You've earned that trust. And once you cross that bridge, the sky is truly the limit when it comes to the type of loving and loyal bond that can be formed. And speaking of closing those eyes, it doesn't get more obvious than nap time. That's certainly more than half a second. If your cat not only sleeps near you, whether we're talking about a nap on the sofa during the day or next to you in bed at night, that's a massive sign of trust and also a major indicator that your pet loves you. They're not just sleeping there by chance. They're making it a priority to sleep next to you because they trust you. They trust that you'll do right by them and not harm them. But they're also subtly indicating to you that they trust you. They trust that you'll be watching over them and watching for them, protecting them from any sort of harm that could come their way during the night or during a nap time. Cats don't sleep just next to anyone, just like cats don't allow just anyone to pet them. If your cat loves you enough to catch those Z's right next to you, then you're certainly winning along the roads of this ownership journey. Now, what about rubbing against you? Aside from purring, the physical touch, rubbing is right up there. When it comes to the hallmarks of a cat, rubbing is near the very top of the list. And if your pants are covered in fur, well, perhaps not truly covered, but yeah, this is a love indicator. You're being marked. Your cat's claiming you for themselves, and they don't want anyone else to mess with you. Your cat has stamped you. They've given you that love seal of approval, and those headbutts and rubs, well, chalk that one up to the winning team. Your cat loves you. Next up, and it's certainly a common one if you are a regular here at Senior Cat Wellness, and that involves your cat playing the role of your shadow. If you walk to the edge of the earth and your cat's right there by your side, you've got some trust and loyalty on your hands. If your pet also has to be in on your action, then your pet really loves you. They have to be near you, explore and check it all out and do it with you. If they'd rather stand next to you and do nothing compared to relax on the sofa alone, then you've got a real winner right there on your hands, or near your shins, I guess I should say. Whatever you're doing to get this type of affection, I suggest that you keep it up. Looking for signs of love? Well, what about kneading? Your cat makes it a priority to push up and down. This is a great sign. Now your arms and thighs and even your face would probably disagree at times, but this is a positive sign. A call back to yesteryear. The act of kneading is what remains of kittenhood and life with Mama Cat. The act itself can send a feline into such a content state that it almost makes them look like they're in some type of trance. If being in your company brings out the kneading side of life for your feline, then you're winning at this ownership journey. Your cat is content and they've formed a very strong connection with you. What about personalized vocals, singing the songs just for you? That request line is open and you're the only caller. What does that stack up in the love ranking? Well, very much similar to that old purr machine. Your cat loves you, there's a great chance that you'll be on the receiving end in the vocal department in a very special way. Cats that love and trust their owners, well, those cute little meows will be all for you. Almost sounding like a bird at times, your cat will vocally respond to pretty much everything that you do. Now, while some cats are just more naturally talkative than others, felines that have a true bond and affection for someone, they're generally more expressive. And that's a good thing, yet another sign of love. What's in a tail, you ask? Well, look for that relaxed tail, perhaps with a little cute curl at the very top. The tail, no tension is seen, no tension is felt. That means there's no anxiety and certainly no fear. Happy and content felines, the proof is quite often found in the tail. And what's in a tongue, you ask? Well, does your cat like to groom you from time to time? Has a cuddle or petting session ever morphed into a grooming session? Perhaps your cat licking your hand. Cats don't just make it a point to groom total strangers. If you're on the receiving end of this treatment, your cat has a lot of love for you. Let's now turn our attention to your cat's belly. You can see it right there, fully exposed, and your pet has absolutely no issue with a petting session right there in that midsection, then that's a serious sign of trust. Cats, they do all they can to protect that area of the body. It's a vulnerable spot, and cats don't expose it too much if they can help it, and they certainly don't just allow anyone to get near it. If your cat not only lets you pet their belly, but they seemingly encourage you to do so, similar in many ways to napping next to you, or sleeping that night away in your bed, belly contact is a sign of the ultimate trust and affection. Your cat loves you enough and has enough trust in you that they know that you'll never pull any funny business. Rome wasn't built in a day, so to garner this type of connection, that means you've been on your cat's good side and the cat's good list for a very, very long time, perhaps many years. The belly pet's something subtle and perhaps easily dismissed, but if you're asking the question, does my cat love me? If you can pet that belly with no objection and even some encouragement, then you are absolutely winning. And finally, saving perhaps the most questionable for last, if your cat loves to roam your yard and end each adventure by bringing you a present or 2 or 3 or 12. This is indeed love for all that you do for your pet day in and day out. If your cat's attempting to return the favor in their own way, you just chalk it up to their affection for you. Don't get mad. Just smile. If your cat has been working hard all day, stalking and hunting, the final capture could be all for you. To the wonderful audience of Senior Cat Wellness, what are your thoughts on this topic? Personal stories from your personal ownership journey, perhaps, to share. That comment section, as always, it's all yours. And thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.